I imagine a happier man at full time this week.
Definitely, it was probably one of the games that we've been speaking about. I wanted a wee scrap. No, I didn't want it to be a scrappy game, but it turned into a scrappy game. We were always kind of looking dangerous as well. Listen, Elgin came down. They set up our stall was a 3-4-3, an aggressive formation against us. We kind of coped well in spells. After maybe 10-15 minutes, Tam and Brock managed to get a wee grip on it. We managed to get information to them. But after that, listen, it was a scrappy game. As I said at half time, if we turned the screw in the game, I thought we could have obviously hurt Elgin, and fortunate enough, Craigie Ross actually we'd worked in a corner on Tuesday and Thursday night, and Anton eventually didn't do it, and I was raging, and then the next minute we ended up getting a goal from it. So I'm saying to us, thank God they actually didn't do it. And listen, not even Craigie Ross. Obviously songs for last week as well, with them quite easily could have just down tools and went, you know what, I wasn't that good last week, but today stood up and be counted for, and every one of the players today, subs included, and that includes obviously Gal, Burnsy, they're there, there's 22 boys in there on a Saturday, and they've all got each other back, and that's the pleasing thing for me, and to come away today with a 1-0 victory, and actually kind of went in our favour today with them actually getting a man sent off as well. But it's so difficult to play against 10 men. It's because things don't become natural. They start putting bodies forward into positions that when you're 11v11 it just wouldn't happen. But they're obviously away from home, they need to go try and win the game. But as I say, the defence, midfield, front two stood up and be counted for, and it's a great shift for every one of them.
It was solid enough in the first half without either team really creating much. Was that the message at half time, to try and just that little bit more creative spark?
Yeah, I think it was, and I think we managed to do that. We managed to get on the front foot, and Dino a wee bit higher as well. But we didn't set them stall. When you play against a 3-4-3, it is sometimes it's a difficult formation to play against when you're out of shape. But in a shape, you can hurt that formation. But as I say, it was. Honestly, I'm absolutely buzzing for every one of the players in there. It was just a scrappy game, and just what I said, we probably needed that to go. You know, we can do it that way as well. And listen, it wasn't good football. It was just kind of getting the ball forward, and as I said, like I always say to the boys, look, go and enjoy playing the football. And the game just didn't suit it today. And fair enough to every one of the boys who stood up, and every one of them counted.
After 5 games without a win, how important is it to stop that rot and hopefully start to build a wee run?
Listen, obviously, I'm always wanting to win games of football. So when you're drawing and you're not picking up 3 points, it's difficult. But listen, I'm always want to learn, and we learn from each other as well. Listen, I'm just a new manager, and listen, we had a big not a heart, but we had a big 20-minute conversation after the game last week and just stripped it back, and probably the day we went back to a wee bit of basics, and listen, it paid dividends, and not even for me, for the boys. I thought every one of the boys were excellent, and they managed the game to a T perfectly, and it's a clean sheet at home, and a 1-0 victory. You'll take that every day of the week.
As you say, game management, you mentioned it there, Jamie. It got harder and harder and harder towards the end of that game in some respects against the 10 men, and we scored, we did that bit, actually still had a hell of a lot of work left to do at the end of the game.
Yeah, of course, listen, that's the kind of position we found ourselves in, and as I said the other on, it's so difficult to play against 10 men. I've done it myself, and it's hard to play against, because people just go into what I said there, I feel as if I'm repeating myself, but people just run into areas where they probably shouldn't be in just to try and get a goal. And when you're away from home, when you're 10 men, and you just try and go on the end of things, and it does make it hard. But same again, we've just got to kind of monitor our own situation, try and keep the ball. I said to them in there, when you're playing against 10 men, it's just making the right passes, and sometimes the right pass is just maybe clipped in behind them and get them turning rather than playing in front of a 10 men. But on the whole, listen, I'm so pleased for every one of the players.
And you talked a wee bit or two about the 22-man squad, so again you were able to give game time. It's nice to see Dean back, Shifty back. You also got Josh Rennie, Ross Irvin on towards the end, so it really is, you're involved in all the different guys.
Listen, I think I spoke to the chairman before the game as well, and he said, we've not really had that at this club, kind of competition for places. And listen, with Josh and Ross coming on today, we've other got a strike with Big Hamill sitting there on the bench as well. So competition for places is vital. And Burnsy coming back next week off a suspension. Gal obviously still missing with broken toe, but hopefully he can be back in. And listen, it's no nice conversation you have to have with players, but we're an honest bunch and we know, listen, there's only 20, you can only strap 19, 20 players, do you know what I mean? So two's going to miss. But as I say, if they're not working hard in training, they'll not reap the rewards on Saturday, they'll not be involved, or they'll not even be starting. So they need to knuckle down, keep working hard, and as I say, it's the only kind of remedy for it is hard work.
And I think we've asked you this before, immediately after a win you've got a Saturday off next week. Is that a good thing or a bad thing?
See, I was talking to Rob on that last night. I was thinking, like, you get the international break, but listen, it would have been good to be in the next round of the Scottish Cup, but unfortunately we're not in it. But probably a break's a good thing as well, whereas you can go back and kind of revisit a few things, get people, listen, we'll be on Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday, we'll work them hard and hopefully kind of get them in good stead for the Stenhousemuir.
People enjoy your Saturday night?
Yeah, definitely, I'll definitely enjoy it, but same again, listen, I'll look back at it and I'll look at what could we have done better, could we have done this better, or did we, when we went to 10 men, did we get the right information onto the boys? So listen, I'll always criticise myself, because I think that's the only thing to do. So same again tonight, I'll go back, I'll sleep a wee bit better, but I'll go back and I'll watch a video back, and we'll have a wee Zoom meeting tomorrow and things like that with Rob, we'll screen sharing and stuff like that, and try to get the kind of right information back to the boys on Tuesday, Thursday. So no, but I'll sleep better tonight.
That's brilliant. Thank you.
Alright,
Thanks, Jamie.
thank you very much. Alright, cheers.